Quick update on the W12. I'm pretty much down to just adding the rear turret gun, flaps on the wings, and the little struts that hold the main wing up. And I'm pretty much done, and then adding the pontoons, and that's it. And then I'll be just ready to paint and decal it. I got to add these last because I actually got to put the Longe decal on the wing, and then I'll be ready to rock and roll. Fun model, more complicated than the D3, but really a fantastic kit. The Dragonfly, I don't remember where I left off on the last video, but I did take Krylon flat black and I sprayed the whole thing. That was to light block it, and after that, that was a couple coats of that. After that, I shot it with another deal of primer. Now I'm ready for paint, and the reason I did black is I wanted to light block it, but I also wanted to build up the canopy with the mask. There ain't really no I want to say panel lines for the canopy windows, so the primer will actually, once it was built up, it'll make window frames. So with all that, I have no light leaks. I had to use a little tulip around the canopy, but that was expected. But there you have it. No light leaks at all. Very fun model. I'm ready to start painting. And I'm probably going to do a light gray with some white mixed in, just to get it. I don't want a solid white Johnny Quest Dragonfly. I want a light gray with a lot of white into it. But before I put that on, I'm actually going to pre-shade all the lines, so you may or may not get to see that. However, if you follow me on Facebook and or Twitter, you can see the pre-shading. And you can also go to Hobby Talk. There's a thread over there that I started, and I should have the work in progress photos over there, so you can scope that out. The X-Wing, what I did is on this, I drilled out the for the intakes, drilled out a hole in the top and the bottom, and I drilled out a hole through the engine. This is basically a pilot hole. I'm gonna have to go back in and recess it for about right through there, and then fish all the wires in, fish it through the fish it through the wing. But that's it's not time consuming. Just you know, you gotta just do it. The one thing about I didn't get them centered, because when you actually put the engines on, they actually are raised up just a tad. So, but once I get them countersunk and get the LED in, you'll never know that they're down just a little bit, not dead center. But that's where I stand on that. Just once I get all that wired up and basically assembled, it'll just go real quick after that. A little plug here. I did get the skid vacuum form kit done. These are available at the store. These are $5, and I will be doing a build with one of these very, very soon. So these are the skid for that kit, and I will show everyone what I got cooked up on that. The David. What I started doing was, this thing had pour plugs on the main hole. I got them cut off, and I basically used wherever my Tamiya little saw was. I cut them off, and then I basically flat sanded the rest of the pour plugs off the hole here, and it's on both sides, and it's almost a flush fit. I just got a little bit more to do, and I'll be ready to go on it. And then I can add the interior things, because this is actually not a submarine. Actually, the water line comes up to about right through here, because it's an open top. But really a fantastic model, just a unique subject. But anyway, I'm almost done sanding. It's almost a fit flush, and I'll be able to get that together and then finalize the main hole. One thing about cutting off the pour plugs, and let's get the other one, you're going to have kind of have to take your file and really sand them down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to file these down pretty much to nothing, and then take epoxy sculpt and just go back over and blend it back in and resculpt it. I think that'd be the easiest way, but that's where I stand on the David. The Dragon's pretty much primered and ready for paint. I'm going to have to paint him on the weekend. That's just my little philosophy. I still got one wing that the paint just will not stick. So what I went back in and I pretty much got most of it sanded down on both ends. So hopefully, third time's a charm. I'll get that primered up, which I'm probably going to paint them all in black just to give them all the different, make a darker gray shading. The T-Rex is basically ready for paint. I'm got him all wiped down and ready to go. The base, Celluclay, I actually finished the rest of it last night. If you can see where it's kind of a darker gray, it's still wet, and then the white means it's cured, and it's rock hard just like the base. And I'm waiting for that to dry. I'm going to add a tree or two to it, and then I'll go back in and add not debris, but little pebbles and stuff, and it'll be blended in with the whole, and I'll try to show everyone how I half-ass do it and what I use. So hopefully I won't miss a step, but that's pretty much where I stand on the base on that. I did get decals for the trailer, which I will show everyone probably this weekend how I put those on. But this is what I got going on. Got the base, got the Dragon, the T-Rex, working on the David. Vacuform kits for everyone, for sale anyway. Working on the Concept X-Wing, Dragonfly, and the W12. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.